And we're back. It is that time of the week again where we play every Dead by Daylight map 10 times. This time we move on to Haddonfield. So far the trend has been that every single week things get worse and worse, so let's hope we don't keep that up. With that said, let's get started with match number 1. It quickly became apparent that my internet was not having the best day of its life.
So I'm gonna try. There's no point in looking back because I have to hold, and he missed. Wow, that was the latest swing of all time.
And as I got off my first hook, the lag really started to kick in and I couldn't even move.
So I became an angry bird.
What did that mean for me? To say it wasn't a good start is a bit of an understatement. But hey, me and Glizzy Chopper got the gen done. Then as I grabbed this Mega off the hook, the killer was right there. She ran directly towards him, and unsurprisingly, she ended up dead. Soon after, Jake Park got grabbed off a gen, and he promptly left the game.
Wait. What's this?
Now you're probably thinking, 2 people, 1 bot? It's gotta be over, right? Well, Germ got the next gen done without anything bad happening. I had a few close calls.
Now we're going upstairs to the left, and then there's a pallet right here, and we got it off! Hey, yeah!
But somehow, all 3 of us were still alive to see another gen finished. When Germ was getting carried to his death, we finally got the last one done. I let the bot open up the gate as I looked for a locker to lock. Except...
I'm just...
There he is! Wait, no! Wait, he's upstairs! Jake! Jake! Get it done! Ah!
It's so scary.
No, stop, Jake! He's on the gate! Do something! No, Jake! What are you doing?
Look, I probably could have ran away from the gate and guaranteed that Jake got out. But let's be honest, I didn't want to spend 20 minutes in a match just for a bot to be the only one to live. Instead, nobody lived. In the next match, we had somebody on 2 hooks with only 1 gen done. Make that 2 people. Matter of fact, we had a death at 4 gens. Of course, I'd love to tell you that we had an amazing comeback story and that we all escaped, but that was not even close to happening. It's not even much of a reason for me to sit here and yap about this match either. It was another 4K, this one just a little bit more depressing. Match number 3, we saw Vecna, and we had a guy quit the game before he even got put on the hook. And as I saw the killer coming towards me with Dwight in his arms, I had to go for the sabotage, because we're already at a disadvantage, because we have a bot on our team for the whole match. The team got a gen done, and Dwight got back up. It was over 5 minutes later by the time we got another gen done, and we had 2 teammates dead by that point. That was it for me, but Germ still had a chance to go for the first escape of the day.
Oh, you do. That's crazy. You do the tech, right? I think he has a hunch, though. Nah, he has a hunch. Yeah, he's not gonna make it.
Yeah!
So match number 3, we got our first escape. This was a small victory, but hey, at least we put something on the board. Match 4 was a doctor, first one I've seen in a good minute. As the killer got his first down, we got our first gen done, and I wasn't too far behind. But that's when a backwards merciless storm showed up, and I was not prepared. Oh, and he had Hunter's Lullaby, which didn't make things any easier. No worries though, I ran back over to the gen, and I blew it up. In my defense, this has to be about as close as you can get to a great. Our teammate reached 2 hooks already, but I finally won this battle against his generator.
Right, I think this guy's like hard targeting and camping. Buddy. Yeah. No, you wouldn't still be targeting, right? You wouldn't. Nobody would be that cruel. He's that cruel. Stop him!
Oh.
No. No. No, don't you run away! You know what you did! No!
Don't run away from your crimes! Get back here!
Even with a teammate dead so early, we managed to get the 4th gen done with each of us only at 1 hook. It looks still possible, but with this guy's tunneling, we could easily go from 1 hook to 3 very quick. And the end of this match did come very quick because we constantly had somebody on the hook and we had very little time to get that last gen done. Next match we faced a Blight, and I got right to it, finishing a gen pretty much right away. Not long after, our teammate did the same. And that was when I finally got to see the killer for the first time.
him coming to me. Oh, and
This guy is whipping. He's trying to tunnel. No, Nia, what are you doing?
with a bot.
This Nia made a mistake by leaving because he actually didn't even pick her up. I don't know if he was just trying to be nice, but it was a bot, so why would he be nice? It doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, we got the last gen done, and everybody was still alive.
Yeah. No. What happened to the killer bee?
I honestly thought it might be over for me, but he just suddenly decided to stop chasing me, and that was when I ran to a gate.
Oh!
Let's just...
For this match, I thought for sure this would be the worst map that we've had, but this 4-man escape gave me hope. Still, the numbers for the midway recap, pretty disappointing. 1 escape for me, 2 for Germ, and 2 for the randoms. One of which was a bot. To start off the second half, we went against the nurse, and she definitely knew what she was doing. You could tell by how quickly I went down in this chase. It's probably my fault for dropping off the ledge, but I didn't really have much of anywhere else to go. We got a gen done fairly early, but soon after that we had 2 people on second state. I got found rather quickly after I got off the hook and I thought it was over. But I was lucky enough to get that pallet stun and I was good. Here I saw our teammate go down, they were on 2 already, and I knew that if they died here, it was already over. So I had to go try to save them.
Is she not? Okay, my bad, G. I was just assuming things. Ooh, flashbang. That's a lot.
I'm dead.
You wouldn't die. Hey, you're not healing yourself.
My sacrifice was not too meaningful because Fang still died soon after. At this point, it's safe to say it's over. Germ did once again get a chance for Hatch though.
Please!
There was one.
His pallet's gone! It's game.
With how rough of a day it's been, I had to go for a sabotage play at the very beginning of the game.
If he goes for this hook, I'm gonna ruin his day. And he's going for this hook. I'm sorry. It's been a hard day on Dead by Daylight, and sometimes you need to just... You have to play all out, or else you're gonna lose.
Ah! Run! Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do a map, not a map, a gen on the other side of the map because I did the one in the house next door, and they didn't even bonk us.
Bill!
We got our second gen done at 3 hooks. I guess it doesn't look too bad.
Well, I'm dead, because Killer went from being not poo to being poo.
Yeah, I take that back. No need to really talk about the rest of this match. We essentially just got cooked like we were a Burger King burger, and, yeah, we lost. And the Killer dragged out the match because they slugged to try and get the 4K, and wasted a few more minutes of my life on this match. Yippee! Match number 8, and we faced the Twins. The last time we saw Twins in this series, it went terrible. We got our second gen done pretty quick, except for the fact that we had 2 people on 2 hooks already, so it doesn't really mean much. So this Jane was on her way to go save her teammate. She got downed by Victor. I ran that way, forgetting that Victor doesn't disappear if he downs an injured person. And that was essentially it, because Germ went down soon after that. I can't believe it, but that's the whole match. I mean, 7 minutes was all we could spare to play that one. It's been pretty terrible, I can't lie. But we still have 2 matches left, and we just need 4 escapes so that we don't set a new record low. Can we do it? At the start of the match, we did just what we needed. Got a gen done really quick. I followed that up with a gen of my own. With only 2 down so far, this match isn't looking too bad. That was when I went down, and I noticed that my 2 teammates were really far from the hook, and the other teammate was about to be on 2. I eventually made my way over there, but the Killer came back, and I was on 2 already.
Don't even try to come get me, because it's too late. It's over. Yeah. Oh.
It's nice. Trimming the bushes? We're trimming the bushes. You want to trim more of the bushes?
Oh, one more match. Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, so my PlayStation kind of died at some point during this match, so I didn't have my recording, but luckily Germ was able to save a clip, so this is from his point of view.
Okay, starting off strong.
Okay, that kind of scared the shit out of me. I thought for a second he might have went silent. Like I heard it, and then I didn't.
Well, they got the gen done with only 1 hook on the board so far. Also, I definitely sound a lot worse from his point of view for some reason. Next gen got done as Germ got down. Pretty good pace so far. And then the same thing happened again, essentially. He went down, but we got our gen done. This is when the killer knew that things weren't going so good, and he decided to camp.
There he is. He was just sitting up on the roof.
So, I was on 2, but we only have 1 gen left. Anything could happen. So you can't see it from his point of view, but I was getting camped. Kate came over to try and save me. And somehow, while fully healthy, she neither got the save, nor did she get out of there alive. Oh, actually she did, because she got left on the ground. Anyway, basically a whole bunch of nothing happened for the next few minutes. Germ eventually got caught and died. And hatch got closed before Germ could even start spectating.
Oh no! What happened?
Once the killer finds you as the final survivor, it might as well be over. And it was. Well, that was the map. I don't know what to say about this. If you want to know how many times we each escaped, you might as well just go to the midway point of the video because no one else escaped since then. As a group, we went 5 for 40, giving us a percentage of 12.5. So here's my take on why this went so poorly. So this map, you have essentially one house, a pretty big one, near the top, and then on the bottom, there's 3 more. Each of them, some decent loops. The problem though is that most of the vault locations are drop downs, and that means the killer can basically just go around and you don't really get much distance out of it. That leaves essentially most of the map, like the whole middle, is just pretty much dead zones. Like, yeah, there's some cars with pallets in between them, but that's really all you've got. Now, I mean, I'm no aughts or anything, so if I'm wrong here, you can correct me. But that's how I feel about this map. Finally, for the fun fact of the day, we had 3 DCs across these 10 matches. And what upsets me about this is that in all 3 of these cases, there was a decent chunk of the match left to play. And in fact, in one of those matches, the bot escaped. Like, you can't be so quick to give up. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm uploading these once a week on the weekends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully it goes much better.